Andrew McCART, IFL TV in association with MTK Global. Delighted to be joined by WBC champion Terri Harper. Terri, been a while since I've seen you. You were due to fight 2 weeks ago, so my question is going to be, how are you feeling in this lockdown? And obviously with losing out on your fight with Tasha Jonas, how is your mindset right now?
Pretty good, to be honest. Obviously, fight week, I think that's when it hit me most. I kind of, like, obviously knowing the fight's cancelled and stuff weeks before, but fight week was a bit of a weird one. And then the Friday night knowing I should have been fighting, and then Saturday morning waking up thinking, oh, would I have been waking up with belt, and just little stuff like that. But I'm enjoying the training. I said earlier in an interview that it's been nice to take my foot off the gas pedal a bit and slow. It's given me a chance to sit back and appreciate everything that's happening right now.
I mean, this was going to be a big show, especially for women's boxing, because you were headlining defending your world title against Tasha Jonas, a fellow Brit. Chantel Cameron was on the bill. Shannon Courtney was on the bill. I mean, women's boxing was just going up and up and up and up and up and up. So what's next for you then? Has Eddie spoke to you about this Natasha Jonas fight going ahead and basically having the same show at the same venue, just at a later date?
So I don't think the venue's going to be the same due to just all the red tape. I don't know if you've seen the email that the British Boxing Board of Control sent out. So massive respect to Matchroom for everything they're doing now to try and get boxing back up and running. So I strongly believe it's going to be behind closed doors, and I'm hoping soon, like in the next week or so, once the new rules and stuff have been announced, I'll get a fight date confirmed. But I strongly believe it's behind closed doors.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. But obviously, with being behind closed doors, I mean, you're going to headline in Doncaster, which is your hometown. I mean, from going from headlining in your hometown, defending your world title that you just won, to fighting in front of nobody. I mean, how do you feel about that? Are you okay with fighting in front of? Well, no, you won't be okay, but how are you feeling fighting in front of no crowd and just sort of going out there, no noise, no atmosphere, nothing, just going out there and having a fight?
To me, it's still a fight. I know people, everyone will be watching at home and supporting. So, yeah, the same focus and the same hunger's still there. I want to make a good defence of this title and hopefully then be moving on to the next. But yeah, it's not something I've really thought too much about yet. But I just said to my partner Jenna, I just said whatever happens, it's all an experience.
That's what it is. This is sort of like an experience for us all, really, isn't it? I mean,
yeah,
we're just used to just every weekend watching a fight or going to a fight, or in your case, fighting, training camp and whatnot. I've seen some of your Instagram posts. You're still training. I've seen you sprinting up that steep hill. I mean, was that?
I hate that hill.
I was about to say, how did you enjoy that?
So I use that hill all the time religiously. It's like literally 2 seconds away from my house, so I've got no excuse to not be on it. But yeah, training, I try to stick to this similar routine, training twice a day, morning and then up in garage in the evening. Yeah, I've been having weekends off just so I'm not overdoing it and burning myself out. But that's been nice but then Saturday morning I'm waking up laying in bed thinking, oh, what do I do? And I'm itching to get up, and Jenna goes mad at me all the time. She's like,
Oh, you've gone there, Terri. You still there?
and you're getting up early, but oh yeah, I don't know if.
Are you there? I can see you.
Yeah, sorry.
But you were saying Jenna was saying
it's without Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you were saying that Jenna says to you on a Saturday morning when you get up. Your partner was.
Yeah, because I'm itching to get up and do something. Whereas Jen's like been working still, bless her. At co-op, I've done a few shifts over the last few weeks. So she's always up for laying around. I want to get up and get out.
How are you finding the training? When you go out and run up that hill and do your shadow? I've seen you shadow boxing in the garden as well. What's the motivation like? Because you're not going to the gym, you're not doing any pad work with Steffi, you're not doing any sparring, you're not hitting really any of the bags in the gym, your favourite bag or whatnot, speed balls and all that sort of stuff. So what's the motivation like when you go out and train now? Is it still there, or is it one of them it feels more like a chore that you need to do it rather than your enjoyment of doing it?
No, it's not a chore to me. Like, if I do have a rest day, I know I'm like itching to get straight back in. But like what I'm scared at most is I feel like sometimes I'm just going through motions. Obviously, I've not got. I make sure I have my heart rate monitor on, and I put my workouts out sometimes just to try and give me that extra bit of motivation.
Definitely. Talking about Natasha Jonas then, she's a fellow Brit. She's fighting for a world title, a WBC world title, probably the build up every fighter wants, because it's obviously, most people think it's the prettiest belt and whatnot, but she's going to come in hungry, isn't she, to try and obviously snatch that away from you. So talk to me about Natasha Jonas and what does she bring to the table for your first defence?
So I feel like this is a chance. Well, this is her chance now to fight for a world title. Probably only one she's going to get, really. So, and like I did the live press well, not the live one, but the press conference earlier, and Eddie was saying how winning this title opens up many doors. So I know she's going to be training and leaving no stone unturned to try and take the belt away. But me personally, I feel like I'm the younger, hungrier fighter. And it'll take a lot for someone to take that belt away from me, because I'm loving this life at the minute and the new life that I'm living, and I don't want it to end. So for me, I'm just everything's 110% to make sure I'm coming out of the ring still WBC world champ.
You're saying on to the next one. I think I spoke to you after you won a WBC title. One of my first questions was the unification fights and stuff like that, becoming unified world champion. But somebody has been making a lot of noise on Twitter. I seen it a few weeks ago, and I actually interviewed her last week. Is Mikaela. Now she's number one in the division, well, in number one spot for your title. She wants to fight against you. She said she would come to the UK and stuff like that to come and fight you. What's your thoughts on Mikaela? And if you can't get a unification fight, would that be the fight that you would take next after Natasha if all goes well?
So first thing I'll say is I'm not scared of Mikaela. I don't know why she seems to think this. And I've known for months, even before I fought with Eva, that she's been saying stuff on social media, and kind of just been letting it go over my head. And like I said, I think isolation got to me that day, and I kind of bit back and stood up for myself a little bit. But yeah, I'm happy to fight Mikaela, but I'll fight her when I get told to fight her. It's not, I don't choose who I fight. I leave that to my promotional and management team. So, but yeah, like I said, I'm not scared of her, and when I fight, I can't wait to fight her.
Definitely. Well, you fought whoever's been in front of you so far in your career, and your whole IBO and the WBC belt. Mikaela's obviously American. Are you like every other fighter, like UK fighter, that's a dream of yours to go and fight in America? Madison Square Garden, Vegas, all these places. Is that sort of something you'd like to do in your career before you call it a day?
Yeah, definitely. I can remember at the beginning of the year on some of my interviews, like, what's your dreams for this year? And I said, hopefully get over to America. Whether that were a vacation or boxing, but yeah, that's look at us now. I'm in dead of it. But that's the goal for me. Is I've got the world title belt. Well, it's not the only goal. I want to unify, obviously, and move up weight. But I do want to make my American debut.
The thing is, well, I said to you there, women's boxing is on a trajectory. It's going north. Obviously, with Chantel Cameron and Shannon Courtney being on the bill with you and Natasha. This women's boxing, do you feel like there's the pool is sort of like getting bigger and bigger and bigger? I mean, obviously the Olympics, the Tokyo Olympics, people were talking about women going into the Olympics as amateurs, and then there's going to be a fresh sort of wave of women fighters coming in. Obviously, the Olympics looks like they might not go ahead now, but can you see more and more women turning pro now and obviously making women's boxing bigger than what it is?
Yeah, definitely. Like, even if you look at like the amateur. I don't know if is my signal playing up.
Oh, I've got it now. I said, does that scare you that when more and more women are coming for your title? Do you think, oh no, here comes it?
No, I see it as a good challenge. Keeps me on my toes. Keeps me focused in the gym. So that's how I see it. So, but what I do think now is, like, me as a 23 young, I'm the one that's fighting on other champions' toes, and I just know, like, in years to come, I'm going to be in their position, and this younger generation coming through are going to be the ones trying to snatch the belt off me. But yeah, that's part of the game, and it's a good journey. But yeah, definitely the pool of women's boxing, the quality is just getting better and better. And obviously with the Olympics being pushed back, I think that'll slow a few amateurs turning over, as some are dreaming to go to the Olympics and then turn over. So I think that gives us an extra year. But yeah, it's good, and I think the more 50-50 fights we see, even more respect women's boxing will get.
I've got to say then, you said there that you're only 23 and then you're nipping at the heels of all these older women that are the champions, and you're going to be in that place. Dare I say it then, Terry? Are you sort of like the next sort of Katie Taylor? Everyone's nipping at Katie Taylor's heels now. Are you the next one in 10 years' time?
I hopefully I'm in that position to for everyone to be biting at my heels. So yeah, it's not a bad thing. But who knows where this journey is going to take me.
When you won the WBC title, we spoke about Katie Taylor and how much you would love to fight Katie. Can that fight be made? Obviously, we've been with Eddie Hearn and stuff like that, and with a shallow pool of women in the division. Obviously, you're a division below. I believe Katie's up at lightweight now, and she's got Amanda Serrano. But do you think that you can get that fight with Katie in the future?
Yeah, why not? I don't see why it couldn't happen. Obviously, Katie is a good few weights above me now. I should drop back down to lightweight for this
Serrano fight, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that for now we're not looking at Katie. But obviously, all paths are leading to Katie if someone that got it there before me. But yeah, so that'd be a good dream come true, really.
Talk to me about Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano then. How do you see that fight going? I mean, Amanda's a quality fighter, isn't she, as well?
Yeah, I haven't really watched much footage of Serrano, but I know she wants to fight. I know everything will be left in that ring. Yeah, it's gonna be a good tough fight for Katie, but for me, I see Katie coming out of the other side as the winner.
I've got to ask you as well then. I asked this to Mikaela as well. She was sat on the fence a little bit, but our side of the pond in the UK and all that, we think Katie's pound for pound number one. Over stateside, I believe that most Americans would think that Clarissa Shields is pound for pound number one in the women's boxing game. Might be a ridiculous question because obviously you're a fan of Katie's, but who do you believe is pound for pound number one in the women's boxing at the moment?
Katie Taylor.
I thought that would be a stupid question.
I should have said Clarissa to mix. No, Katie. Just as well as like everything, it's not just the boxing the boxing ability, but everything she's done for us females as well. She's opened up many doors. Like I always say, I won't be in this position that I'm in now. So take my hat off to Katie.
I've got to say then, last question before I let you go on, because I know it's your mother-in-law's birthday or your stepmom's.
Yeah, it's kind of giving me a break from them all. They're all downstairs having a few drinks, and I'm here with me cup of tea. So it's giving me
always the athlete. Like
yeah, I've been getting a day off them, so.
I've got to ask them. I mean, like, you were meant to fight in front of your home fans in Doncaster and stuff like that. But what would it still be a dream of yours to come to Doncaster and sell out the dome and stuff like that and get everyone behind you in Doncaster?
Yeah, 100%. It seems like the whole of Doncaster's got behind me. Not just the small village, Cuddiesbury, Dennerby, the whole of Doncaster, and it's a nice feeling. And I was very excited to go back to Doncaster Dome where it first started for me as a professional fighter. That's where I made my debut. So it was going to be a special night going back there as a matchroom fighter and the big TV deal and everyone there. So yeah, we're looking forward to it. But hopefully it can get rearranged and one day I get to headline at Doncaster Dome.
Dave Allen,
if not Doncaster Keepmoat.
Well, there we go. That's what I'm going to say. With Dave, if you get the Keepmoat with Dave Allen being your undercard, I think that's something we need to work out.
Yeah, that'd be good. The N12 crew, that's what it is.
The N12, that's what he says. But Terri, before I let you go, man, I got to say thank you so much for doing this via Phil TV. Have you got anything you'd like to add to anybody watching and your fans that are watching this and stuff like that?
Just a big thank you to everyone who shows their support. I hope everyone's doing well, staying safe. And yeah, just stay safe and
Oh, you've gone again. There you go. Stay safe.
sorry.
Come back.
It's this Wi-Fi, it's terrible, sorry.
I got you. You said stay safe and stuff like that, so I think I got the gist of what you were saying. So
yeah.
But Terri, as always, I enjoyed talking to you. I don't think there's ever a time I've not seen you smile. So you've put a smile on my face. You've brightened up my day. So thanks for that. I'll let you get back.
Thank you.
No worries. I'll let you get back to the party. Enjoy yourself. And again, stay safe. And I'll speak to you soon, Terri.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.